because the camera's super close.
It feels close.
Yeah, but that's good. It's good. It's good. That way I don't have to crop it out and all this shit.
That's right.
But what up? Welcome back to another episode of Night Shop Podcast. Today we have two special guests again. Juan that lives here.
Yeah.
Y'all know it. You all know who he is. I even plug him now without him being here.
That's my boy. I appreciate you, bro.
And we have Chuco again. The third time, right? Third time?
Second,
third? It's a third, no?
Second or third?
I don't even remember. No,
Oh.
third. It's a third. The first one we interviewed you. The second one was Party Times.
Oh,
and
you're
this
right.
is the third.
There we go, man. He's a regular already, man.
Third time's the charm, so. I'm drinking. I shouldn't be, but it's just having a little cider just for kicks, just to get it flowing. They're not drinking because they're detox.
I'm detox, man. Spring break was crazy.
How many boobies did you see?
Too many.
In pairs. Not one and one.
Not one.
It's 8.
Calculate that, man.
Nah, it was a good. Let me just tell you really quick about my spring break because it was like super quick. I didn't party that much. I partied Saturday and maybe like a little bit with one friend on Friday
Nice.
here at the house. But my daughter has been really interested in horror movies, so I've been showing her one horror movie a day. But I've been picking like the ones that are like a little bit more stylish, so like not just like a Jason or whatever.
Right.
So I've been trying to pick something that looks fucking cool, that like visuals are fucking badass. So I showed her. I mean, I'm gonna tell you guys. So you guys tell me if it was a good lineup or not.
Let's see.
So first was House, 1970s. Houseu. It's a Japanese movie about a haunted house in the hills.
I haven't seen that one. You seen that
Super
one?
stylistic.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Super
70s, man. That's pretty badass.
Like, everything's like animation and practical effects.
Yeah.
It became a cult classic in the United States because it was released over here in 2016.
Oh,
So fairly new. Showed her that, loved it. Okay, then I showed her House of a Thousand Corpses.
yes.
Probably the best Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Super stylistic, super video music like
Beautiful.
kind of thing. Not scary.
No.
Fun. It's fun. Yeah, it
Yeah.
has Chris Hardwick, but whatever. Fat ass kids, Chris Hardwick.
He's big, man.
And then, I showed her The Faculty. That one was more because of Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
One of his first directorial movies that wasn't Mexican centric.
Yeah.
So,
And I had no idea, man, that he did The Faculty, and that's pretty badass.
So The Faculty. And then I showed her The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing
Classic, man.
because of the special effects. Also, kids, Among Us is based on fucking The Thing, dude.
Pretty much.
It is.
Not trusting
They
anybody.
even have a level that the Antarctica fucking.
Oh, in the game?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's
I haven't
the
played
same
it, man. No, it's pretty
Well, it's like that. So you just play with friends.
Let's see.
One of them is The Thing, basically.
Oh.
But you know how in the movie you're like, who is it? Who the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
So it's like
Could be
that. So
anybody,
you're just
yeah.
trying to figure out who it is.
Yeah.
That's why when we were watching the movie, we were like, fuck, and she was all in. She was like, who is it, man? Like, but we saw that guy go with the dog and the fucking. So
Awesome,
I showed
man.
her The Thing. I showed her Planet Terror.
Planet Terror.
Along with the trailers in the middle and
Nice.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
The trailer. What's his name? Danny Trejo? He's one of the trailers, right?
Machete.
Machete. There you go,
Yeah.
man.
And
Badass.
don't. You want to go into the house? Don't. Don't. Thanksgiving, which is coming out this year.
Is it really?
Eli Roth.
Oh, you've been
Hell
excited
yeah.
about
Finally
that,
fucking
man.
doing that shit.
Oh, dude, it's about fucking time, man.
Hey, we've been waiting 16 years.
What about that other one, the Rob Zombie one?
The Rob Zombie one, I don't think he's gonna make, but a lot of people don't want to give funding to Rob Zombie anymore
Yeah,
because of the
he's having
Halloween
trouble.
movies.
Yeah.
So he has been like crowdfunding his movies, and they suck because they're crowdfunded.
Yeah. 31, right?
But they have proved that you can do a crowdfunded movie, which Terrifier. So like,
Yeah.
I wanted to show my
true.
daughter Terrifier, but I'm like, I don't want to fish out of here already.
Probably
And,
not.
and I want to show her like little by little, but it's because I've been trying to tell her like, look at special effects like special effects. Don't look at it like as a It's like something happening for reals. Like, like no, like look,
movie.
like think about it as like, how the fuck did they do that?
Yeah.
Because that's why I showed her the thing. Because I was like, the thing, there's no CGI at
Practical effects, baby.
It's all practical effects.
Yeah, amazing.
And it's like not stop motion, it's a reverse. So like when like you see like a tentacle going up, they just did it in reverse. They just fucking pulled it and then they did it in reverse and it looks like So showed her that. What else? Today we saw Ouija. It was fucking stupid. It's because the last two movies I told her you can show me a movie that I haven't seen. And then the last one, let's watch a movie that none of us have seen. Oh, I showed her Slither.
Oh, Slither.
Which one was Slither?
The one that James Gunn.
Yeah.
The guy, what's his name? The guy that plays Castle comes out. The one that's like it's like the Faculty with the little slugs.
Little slugs.
And Michael Rooker is the main alien, I guess.
Rook, man.
Oh, and he's like inside the house and he's got all these tentacles. And
Yeah.
stuff like Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So I showed her Slither because of James Gunn. She loves James Gunn because of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Checked it out.
What else did I show her? Oh, and then she showed me As Above, So Below because I hadn't seen that one.
Oh, that one's good.
No, the
Catacombs.
footage.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the ending. I was like,
yeah.
I mean, if you go to hell, you shouldn't be able to escape. Spoiler alert. It's true, no?
Spoiler alert.
I think they're in purgatory though. I think they.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. Like
Yeah.
maybe it's not really like, but
Not hell, yeah.
but I would have liked it if they show some kind of hint or something. Not like super like
Too
but like
fire and
just
stuff like
something weird.
Yeah.
Maybe even show like it's been a day and it hasn't like the sun has never come up or something, and they're like it's just night all the time.
Or maybe
Something.
Clocks backwards or something.
Yeah,
right?
something. That's why I was just like, I don't know. I wish they would have done something because even my daughter, she's like, maybe they left that open to interpretation. I was like, that's bullshit.
Yeah, we don't like that.
I was like, I fucking hate that. Because all the movies that I have shown her, all the ones, they end up either bittersweet or just bitter.
Yeah.
So like House of a Thousand Corpses, you think the girl's escaping.
You think?
She's not.
Yeah.
Spoiler
Planet
alert.
Terror, El Rey dies. You know,
Yeah.
and she's by herself with her baby and whatever. So it's bittersweet, but like El Rey, died, and the brothers died. She was crying, dude, when the brothers were dying.
Oh, good.
She was like, "Oh man, it's so sad."
Messed up.
When he's like, can you give me a recipe for the barbecue?" And then like, "Oh yeah," and then he's giving her the recipe, and he's giving him the recipe, and then he goes like, "Just promise me you're gonna take it to your grave."
No.
And then he goes, "I promise," and he fucking dies. And you're like, "Fuck, dude!" Fucking Robert
It's
Rodriguez.
tough for girls, man. It is.
And then, so all of them, the thing you don't know, that one's super open for
Yeah.
Beautiful,
interpretation.
man. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of going through.
There's a lot of fucking conspiracies and like fucking
that he was the
theories and
one,
shit.
and
Even in the beginning, they said that the guy that's yelling at the dog, that he's yelling in whatever language it is. But he's
the
basically
alien
Oh yeah,
speaks?
yeah.
the
Instead of being like Norwegian, because they were Norwegians.
yeah, that he's basically saying the movie, the premise of the movie. Yeah, get away from that dog. The dog's infected or something like that. you know, in that language. So he's giving away the movie.
Yeah, I think so. I
But since
think I
nobody
heard
knows what the hell he's saying, they're like, oh, whatever.
that. And then they ruined it in the 2016 The Thing.
Oh, did they?
I didn't watch it.
Well,
I
they
didn't
did
watch it.
they did all the special effects like
Yeah.
practical,
Mm.
and the studio said nah CGI, and they had done all the effects already.
Oh my god.
And they
man.
CGI'd everything.
Ramona
they
Flowers
fucking-
is in that one, huh?
Yeah, but it's a prequel, so it's whatever
See,
happened with the Norwegians.
Before, yeah.
With the
Before.
dog.
Everybody wanted a fucking. It's like Prometheus. Like we want to see the rest of the story. We already know the backstory.
Give us the stuff before.
And there's still more movies that I want to show her, but I thought it would be a cool, spring break to
That's
just show
cool,
her
man.
a movie every day.
You're a good dad, bro.
And yeah, today we saw Ouija. It was a fucking shitty ass movie.
Teeny bopper stuff.
It is,
man.
dude. But it was like it was super predictable. Like at the beginning when I see the girl like grabbing the lights,
See.
I was like, oh, she's gonna hang herself. And then she's like, no, she's not. Oh shit.
she's
Predictable. And she's like, you've already seen it. I was like, I haven't seen it.
No,
But that's how like those movies.
Yeah.
How'd she react to it? She liked it or?
She kind of liked it because she wanted to watch like the next one, but I was like, nah, man, like, I'm not gonna watch that
I'm
shit.
good.
And I want to like it. It's like if we're gonna use this time, let's fucking watch. Because I also want to get her ready to watch Hobo with a Shotgun.
There you go.
That one's awesome. That's one of my favorites, man.
And I told her, I was like, it's like a Japanese movie where they cut their arms like Kill Bill and like fucking blood like that. So like, don't take it too seriously. I think the most
It's
disgusting,
art. Yeah,
the most
it's
disgusting thing is when he breaks the arm and when he's playing like this.
Oh, yeah. I still cringe on that one. Like
that one, but that's the one the only one like that. Everything else is like super over the top.
Oh, when they smash that dude's foot and it just goes.
I mean, or it's like in what's a Toxic Avenger when they fucking run over the kid's head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when they smash that dude's head.
In Slither, the babysitter is watching Toxic Avenger with like a little kid, and I was like, why would he be?
Why would you do that? Yeah.
Like, why the fuck is this? What is wrong with this bitch? But that's cool because they're like reading Tales from the Crypt. Like it's all these like references in Slither. They have all these like, and they have like a southern accent. So we kept saying like, this is the most amazing fucking accent. If they were only not racist, like that'd be beautiful. They're fucking racist.
They are.
Maybe not them. And I wanted to watch Cocaine Bear with her, but she didn't want to watch that.
Oh man, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either.
It's out. Like you can rent it for $20.
Yeah,
but it's like if you want to go to the theater
for 24. Yeah.
I was like, might as well just own it for $5 more.
Wait, $20 to watch it? Just watch
to rent it?
Yeah, it's because it's in the theaters.
Oh my.
24.
But I mean, if you don't want to go to the theaters,
yeah, because you can't own it yet.
that's a good price because you're gonna pay $20.
Oh, you can own it.
$25.
Oh, why are you gonna pay that much? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I bought Violent Night, and I haven't seen it. So, well, we'll see. But yeah, as I showed her, so far, it's been pretty good. But yeah, I wanted to share it just because like it wasn't party. It was more of like just showing her scary movies.
She needed that.
But I was telling her like, let's watch a scary movie like at night, and she's like, no. Oh, I showed her Deathstream. That's a fucking.
Oh yeah, the
good
one you just did.
That's the one I just did the review.
Shit. Looks good.
I think I saw that one.
That one's fucking. It's on Shudder. It's fucking badass. It's like a new Evil Dead.
Oh.
So like it's not the guy's not like Bruce Campbell. So like nobody's ever gonna be like Bruce Campbell.
No.
This guy's super annoying and shit, but you end up like rooting for him, even though he's like a horrible person. You end up like, I don't want him to die. Like fuck, dude. Like this is shitty.
It's messed up.
But the effects and like stuff like that, it looks like Evil Dead, and it's about a guy in one single house, and he's streaming everything. So what I think is cool is that he's like talking to the chat and shit, and they're telling him like, do this, and then he's like, oh, I'm not gonna do that, guys, come on, and shit. But he acts. What I like is that he acts like we would. So if he sees a ghost, he fucking runs and he's like, fuck that, dude, I'm not coming out of here. And I like that because it's like that's how not like the weirdos that are like, what's that?
Let's go investigate.
Go, yeah. It's like dumbass.
Yeah. Nice, man. Very cool.
But it's a cool fucking movie. You guys should see that one. That
see that,
stream
man.
is fucking. It's badass. They even did a poster like Evil Dead with him, like fucking. Yeah, and the guy that directed it, he wrote it, he directed it, and he's the actor. Everything.
Oh wow.
So he seems kind of gay. But I think that's the joke because he's making fun of the streamers. Yeah. So he's making fun of like people like Jake Paul, like PewDiePie.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like all those people.
Influencers and shit, man. Yeah.
And he's a piece of shit, so he says a lot of insensitive shit. So even in there, he finds a clown, and he goes like, "Oh, he's wearing whiteface. Should I be offended?" Oh. Like stupid shit like that. Like where you go like
tongue in cheek shit, man.
You're a dumbass. But anyways, just wanted to share that like really fast with you guys.
Spring break. Man.
I know we wanted to have Chuco here to show us some of his stuff, his toys. Did he bring his bong? We'll fucking find out. No, he didn't. We wouldn't be doing the show if he brought this up. But there it is in the back, like I showed you. Oh, and there it is in his hands.
Yeah, you want to pull it up or?
If you want, dude.
We got an update, man.
So you saw the episode, right?
Yeah.
With the toys? So I was missing the cups.
Got the cups.
We got the cups. I made a video about it. It's already out by now. So I got the cups, and I got the Mighty Max.
The mountain, man.
The fucking mountain.
Amazing, dude. Tell them how much you got it for.
$10.
$10, man. What a steal.
And
man.
I used to have it. That was the last toy I ever played with.
Oh.
So like I do remember because me and my cousin, because we're the same age, so we played a lot of Mighty Max, and those were the very last toys that we played with before becoming fucking teenagers. That was the very last toy.
What was yours?
My last toy? No, well, I was collecting spawns.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't playing with them, I guess.
What was your last toy that you played with?
Jeez, man.
Cause yeah, I mean, I started collecting too when I was a teen.
Yeah.
like just to show off shit. Like my brother has a shitload of spawns too, and Torture Souls. The Clive Barker Torture Souls series.
Man,
he has a lot of those.
That second series was bad, man.
Mine was He-Man.
That was your last toy?
Yeah, He-Man, and I had the entire collection and stuff, you know. Well, up to that point that I stopped collecting.
Who was your favorite character?
Skeletor. It's always been Skeletor.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Yeah, that's why.
He loves Skeletor.
Yeah, Skeletor. And
he's clean.
Mostly the villains.
He's my uncle.
That's
what I used to tell people. Yeah, that's because I used to wear the mask.
Yeah, because he's a skull. Man.
So my lore was that like I was the son of the Grim Reaper, but I didn't want to take over the business, so I started drumming for a rock band.
Shit.
And my uncle is Skeletor.
Because Evil Lynn also, like, I had a crush on her. I was like,
evil chicks. Cool, man.
I just wanted to see underneath that fucking thing, because I was like, is she bald? Or does she have that? I think she has like black hair or something. I think I remember this.
I remember I seen her.
Yeah, I think she does get her thing off like one point or another.
And she's yellow, huh? The toy?
Yeah.
Yeah, yellow skin. That's pretty badass.
As kids, we all had like crushes on like
the evil ones, man.
But not only the evil one, but like the fucking like girl, you know, like Gadget and like fucking Lola Bunny. And
the golden age.
We're fucking furry.
No, we're the golden age. We had all the best girls for sure, man.
Oh yeah.
It's because they made them sexy and shit.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Híjole, Sailor
I
Moon.
didn't like Serena. I liked Mercury.
Mars. Yeah, the black hair, man.
I don't remember.
I like Mercury.
I never got into anime, so I don't know like anything.
The Juarez one that would come out.
I always liked the nerdy ones.
The nerdy ones, man.
So Velma was always until this stupid fucking series that ruined it all.
Oh, I don't know, man. I haven't watched it at all.
It's because it's Mindy. I fucking hate Mindy, dude.
Mindy Kaling, yeah.
She fucking sucks, dude. Like she's the worst fucking person ever.
I'm mad at that. Well, she was a writer on Office, and I think she just took it somewhere
I don't like
else.
The Office as much as people. I think it's okay.
Yeah, I dig The Office. It's one of my comfort shows.
Mine is Seinfeld and Community.
Yeah,
those are mine.
How about you, brother? Any?
Damn, I don't even watch TV
Comfort?
shows.
That's because The Office is like too quiet, dude.
Yeah, it is. It is not a lot going on.
And in Community, like the references to all the nerd shit is like they're off the charts.
Yeah.
So like there's always a reference to a movie.
Yeah, that dude, that writer, right? He's really
Dan Harmon. So the Community is almost like The Simpsons.
Let's see.
Where it's always something being referenced. So like nothing is like completely original. Everything comes from something else.
Yeah.
So like their paintball episode, Modern Warfare, is Die Hard. He'll end up with like a fucking tank top and like this guy.
A paintball in the school in the college.
It's Die Hard. It's like exactly Die Hard.
It's a good episode, man.
It's fucking badass.
Oh yeah, Community's a solid show. It really is, man.
So
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
you would like it because it has so many and there's a lot of references that like maybe you would get that other people didn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially this guy.
Because there's even like Beastman
like that.
fucking references, dude. There's like a shitload of fucking references to like so many Batman, the original Batman.
Yeah.
To like, there's so much shit because it's because they say that the whole show is made in the mind of the kid that has Asperger's, because he's one of the main characters, Abed. So he's always referencing shit, and they even tell him in the show like you can stop referencing movies, man. But shit just happens, and it just happens to be almost exactly like in the movies. It's a badass show. You should watch it. They have an 8-bit episode. The whole episode's 8-bit, like a Nintendo episode.
You said Community?
Community. It's on Netflix, the whole thing.
Alright, I gotta check that out.
Senor Chang is a shit.
Community. I'm back.
That's where he goes ha! Gay!
That's his name.
And that's it. That's Senor Chang. And he has Changnesia. So those are my favorite. I know that Dan Harmon hasn't been problematic to that, man.
At least, man.
Because Rick and Morty, I'm like, oh, man. And then I heard Lemongrass do one of the characters he voices.
It's okay, man. We like the show.
Yeah, well, this was from Adventure Time. Adventure Time is great.
Oh, he did that too, that guy?
Lemongrass. Lemongrass.
Oh, man.
He even sounds kind of like Morty when he goes like,
yeah,
But
shit, man.
saying all those references to shit, I know I talk a lot.
He's a talker.
I've been told by
Sure.
Steve.
Ándale,
Steve
cabrón.
shut me up.
Steve got him, man. He's like, hey.
They asked me the question, not you, bro. And I'm like, ah, fuck.
He's excited, man.
I edited so much out of me at that episode. I was like, I'm embarrassed.
No, but you're good, man. You have the gift of gab, motherfucker.
Anyway, what did you bring? Let's you have all this shit on the table already.
Yeah,
So
but let's do chamuco first.
No, let's do yours because yours is so little.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
It's not that much.
Yeah.
And then we can let Chamuco talk about all his stuff. Cause I saw that it was a lot of shit.
Yeah, some good stuff. Easy peasy, man.
But let's get ready. You'll probably know too about his stuff.
The freaking
Yeah,
zapper. You got your gray one up there too. I never noticed. It must have been like subliminal.
No, I think it had fallen. It's because I cleaned up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but I cleaned up because it was all dusty. Everything was so fucking dusty.
Was it? Oh
Yeah.
shit, man.
So I had to clean up.
Ah, good.
So yeah, I picked it up actually from the floor and I put it up there.
Yeah, the zapper, man. I'm just. It's iconic for me. Like I use it in my art shows and stuff to like kind of like depict the pop art stuff and to kind of make fun of guns and shit, you know. And I pointed it in the flyer. You got it on there?
Yeah.
That's my boy, man. But he honestly like feel that, dude. Just they're perfect.
I like the
man.
trigger.
Yeah.
It feels like nice.
Doesn't it feel good in your hand, man? Shit. The orange one.
If only you had the, that way you could do the.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So you can be like Captain N.
Hell
Captain
yeah.
That's right. But just look at that, the design on this thing, like it's just iconic, man. And I took off the cords. I was like, I'm gonna keep these. These are gonna be mine forever.
Yeah, but I want to get a power glove and take off the cord.
The power.
And I was actually when I
glove,
started this show, that's what I was gonna have, like my power glove on and the mask. But it's like $150, bro.
Oh, I've never gotten that one. Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. And I used to have it when we were kids, but my brother was probably like got rid of it. And it was a shitty fucking. It was shitty.
It was bad.
But it looked cool.
I never got it. I just remember seeing it on that Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, that was like the Freddy power glove.
Yeah.
Freddy power glove.
He adjusted it, but
Well, he
The
did.
Wizard.
It was his like whole fucking. It looks all rusty and shit. Right?
Yeah.
oh yeah, he changed it up.
Yeah.
But the wizard. You guys see the wizard? The little
Yeah,
kid
that's where he goes like.
and he does it. Yeah, power glove.
Power.
Yeah.
I'll put the fucking.
He
clip
plays
on it.
Rad Racer on it, and it looked badass.
But if
it
it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it was terrible,
And
man.
when you like do it like fucking punch out supposedly like but it wasn't like that. You had to do like the fucking like A
Controller or
B
something
It had a
C
sense.
like it was fucking weird. It was
bullshit,
stupid. And you had to be like right in front of the TV like this,
Oh yeah.
Aiming it.
and then like what the fuck? It doesn't work. And then you're like, and you had to put a code for
A
whatever
code for
game
each
it was.
game.
Forget
Yeah,
that,
man.
man.
I mean, it looks
opposed,
fucking
man.
cool.
Yeah.
It looks fucking cool. I wish somebody would have
Made it right.
made, like, not even just for the Nintendo or something, but just made something like that. You know,
They
just-
should do it
Even
now.
now,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be great, man.
I mean, but
Yeah.
let's put the word out there.
Put it out. As opposed to these freaking work perfect, man. You'd like
Yeah.
freaking
Well,
pointing.
that's the reflection. So
yeah. These were
every time you press the button, basically
the angle of it.
no, the TV flashes.
Yeah, right in that
So
spot.
when the TV flashes, it'll pick it up on the thing, and it'll know where
where
you're
you
hitting.
shot.
shooting.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
these don't work on LCD
Nope.
TVs. They don't work on these.
CRT only, man.
It
Yeah,
needs
that's
to
crazy.
be a glass. A glass.
glass
button.
It has to be. It has to be.
It has to
man.
be. If not, they don't work. So these don't work really now,
No more. Yeah.
unless you
You
have
need
a
the CRT.
TV.
CRT, I think that's what it's called.
But those are cool. I do
Yeah.
love those. If you didn't know, they did this one later
Yes.
because they said that this one looked too real.
Yeah, this one was first, and they came out the orange one, so it wouldn't look like kids were running around with guns, but it doesn't look.
Didn't some kid get shot with a? I remember that like from the 90s.
But that
The
was
toy gun.
but that was the
Yeah.
gotcha ones.
Oh, was it a gotcha? Was it one of those?
Yeah, no, it was a gotcha one,
Fuck.
but it looked like
It
a real
looks like
gun.
a gun. Yeah, I remember that one.
So that one looked like a real gun.
Like a little revolver.
So after the gotcha thing happened, that's when they started
Like
doing
when the orange thing.
orange.
Because I remember as a kid, I remember having guns that didn't have the orange.
Yeah, now they have to. So if you have one of those, it's illegal. You
Oh,
can't
really?
have one of those.
I wonder if I still have one.
Hold
somewhere.
on to that, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't. They're illegal because it's just dangerous. Because like that happened.
Yeah, like the pop cap.
Supposedly, it's because it wasn't like that. It looks real, but people were doing even the putting it in the.
Yeah.
So like doing this, so it looks like a gun.
So you could do that with your fingers, you know.
but not this big unless you have like fucking Dennis Rodman fingers. But look, it looks like a revolver. If you have it underneath it,
Yeah,
it's like the size of a fucking revolver.
Revolver.
So I mean, I kind of get it, okay, but you can still hide that one underneath shit.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Definitely could, man.
But some guy did try not that long ago. Remember? Yeah, I think it was like a black guy. I don't know. It just makes him look bad, man. But he tried to rob a store with a zapper. Not that long ago. Maybe like 5 years ago.
Come on, man.
And they fucking got him.
Did they give him the money and shit or no?
No. I think they were like, "Are you fucking stupid?" The cops got him.
Crazy.
It was like they got him with a zapper and they still had the cord.
He was desperate.
Somebody give him some money. Play his GoFundMe.
There's easier ways to do it now.
All right, what else did you bring?
So I also brought my freaking. I call this the Pose, and it's McFarlane. I don't know if you can see. So this is the original. This is the first one that he did.
Hell yeah.
And man, it's just iconic, man. So I've been collecting all the different homages that they've done to him.
I'm gonna open this.
The gold version, the silver version, 2 silver versions. I got Ant in that pose because now everyone's doing the homages, man. It's all over, yeah. You got Spawn, the original one. Got Scorch. A lot of this collection is my brother, man. He's been hooking me up and grabbing these whenever he can.
Your brother right now is like, where the fuck?
Those are mine.
What the fuck are they doing? Wait a minute. He opens his box and shit. He's like,
those are mine, man. No, he's awesome, man. He always watches out for me, like out at the store, so I appreciate you. He watches the show religiously too, Night Trap. So I appreciate you, man. But yeah, like this cover.
I think Ornelas too, right?
Yeah.
He comments on Facebook.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen him. Okay.
That's my brother, man. He appreciates you, man. He loves the show, and yeah.
That's because my sister-in-law's family is Ornelas.
I remember when like the whole series started coming out, like the Spider-Man one, and I used to love Todd McFarlane because of
Iraq Knight.
Yeah, and then when he got his own series, it was all over,
man. McFarlane is just a legend, man.
And Jim Lee was always my favorite.
Jim Lee, man.
Because remember X-Men came out like shortly. I think it was a little bit before, or a little bit after.
Uncanny X-Men,
yeah. And it was Jim Lee, and it was he did the same cover thing.
Yeah.
It was just, it was 4 of them.
These guys,
Yeah, I have those, and then he had that one fold out that made into a
Magneto and all that. Oh yeah, beautiful. Yeah, he's just a legend, man. He's making the toys and everything, so I've been following him for a long time.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, this cover, like, I think I'm gonna end up owning like 30, 40 of these because there's that many.
I also have my comics over there. I don't have a lot. I usually used to like to just get the omnibus of whatever it was.
Oh, nice, man, to see it all.
I have all the original Umbrella Academies, which are like, right now, they're like worth a lot just because it's fucking Netflix show.
The umbrellas, yeah. Shit.
But I only got it because I do like Gerard Way's art. That like little cartoony kind of anime-ish kind of thing.
Really loose.
But it looks pretty cool, and the story's pretty cool, which is just an X-Men story.
Umbrella, man.
It's pretty much just an X-Men story. Like here and there, they're like really, really mirrored.
Yeah.
They're just weirder powers.
Yeah. Weirder stuff.
And weirder like people.
Yeah.
So they're not like the X-Men that they're like regular people, but they have powers. These are like weird.
Yeah,
they're just
outsiders.
Weird kids. Yeah.
I seen the mask at like on Trick or Treat Studios for the Umbrella Academy. I think I had like 2 of them: the dog with the ears, and then the rabbit.
Yeah.
And some of the other ones. Yeah, I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. Let me buy it. You know?
Yeah, he's a cool artist.
Just from looking at it, you're like,
yeah.
And before he started his band, he wanted to be a cartoonist. That was his main job. And then on his way to Cartoon Network, 9/11 happened, and that's where he was like, I'm gonna do a band.
Wow.
So because of 9/11, he decided to make a band.
Changed his life.
And thanks to that, dude, he makes comics. He has a fucking TV show.
He's got it all.
Yeah.
And so he fucking made it, dude.
He made it work.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a
All right, so let's move on to Chuco.
Yeah, chamooks.
Get some of your shit. I'm gonna bring something just because you guys remind me of McFarlane right now.
Orale.
But I got it right here.
Your show and tell, brother.
Hell yeah.
Chuco first.
All right. Well, speaking of McFarlane, I had
the
a
OG.
few comics and stuff. Yeah.
Look at that color, man. Honestly.
Dude, when they came out, I was like, wow, dude. Like, the paper was awesome. The ink was awesome. The art was clean. Everything. I have 2 of them here.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, but before that, like, I was real big on.
Oh, no, Dr. Porn, dude. He's a big Spawn guy.
Oh, I'm Spawn too, man. Jeez.
Yeah, I was a big Venom guy, so I have a...
He's a big Venom guy, too. I don't like to say that because it sounds like veins.
Oh, that's killer, man.
I had the first appearance of him in the black costume, Spider-Man. That's before we found out that it was an alien and stuff.
So that's the symbiote.
The symbiote.
Yeah, after the Secret Wars, And then this is his last appearance in the black costume, which is also the Web of Spider-Man number 1.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of getting those graded and shit?
I have a bunch that I do want to do that, especially this one right here. This is the first Carnage.
It's better to just send all of them together instead of one by one, because I think they'll charge you for.
I always freak out, and I think that they're gonna not send me back the one I gave them.
No, they have to.
I know, man. They better.
Because if they don't, they have to pay. They have to pay.
Bastards.
Yeah, I was real big on those.
So they'll give you a receipt, dude. Basically.
They better.
So like when you're gonna send it, they fucking give you like first of all the receipt that you're going to fucking send it.
That's it.
Like okay, you're sending it here, okay, and then you send them their tracking number and shit.
Oh, much.
So that they get it, and then once, so it's a cool.
There's no way of a switcheroo.
No, it's a good transaction.
Oh, good. That's good to know. Man.
But once they're graded, you can't open them and shit.
Right.
Yeah, you
leave
can't
them
open
in
it.
there.
Well, I think weren't they gonna move to like Austin or something like that? Because I know they're based out of Florida, right?
Oh, CGC.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh?
I think
was
there is
talking to-
probably something
I was
else.
talking to one dude, and he was gonna. He said they were gonna move to Austin or put an office there or something like that. And I was thinking to myself, why don't I just drive it down there and then go the following weekend or whatever
Get a
like
bunch
that, you know?
knocked out, man.
Yeah, and that way I don't have to pay for the shipping, the insurance.
Yeah,
all that
sometimes
stuff
it
that,
takes
you know.
a long time too, because like it's not the only ones that they're
Right.
grading. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
sometimes it takes like fucking months and shit.
I'll see you in 2 weeks or something like that. Yeah.
But if you can drive down there, like that'd be badass.
Hell yeah, man. That way that way you know it's secure. It gets there. It doesn't get lost. And
The only thing that sucks sometimes is like you see them here, and you're like, dude, this shit's fucking mint and shit, and then like they take it off and they're like, oh, it's a little like sun damage. Right
yeah,
there.
they usually
there's a little,
they
like-
usually look at the corners.
That looks
like,
clean.
And the
dude.
here, the seam right
Yeah,
there.
the
like-
seam.
They're on top of it, man.
yeah,
Yeah, and I've seen
For
those
most
with, like
part, these are,
in
like-
Pawn Stars and shit when they're doing that shit, and I'm just like, oh come on, bro. Oh, it has like a coffee stain. I was like, I don't fucking see it,
man,
dude.
these
Oh,
look
but if
good.
you put the black light, then like,
Yeah,
fuck.
this one's got some folds.
A
right
little,
there.
yeah, but that makes sense. It's an older
That
comic,
one
man.
Right there, yeah.
Oh, gorgeous though, dude.
But
Yeah,
I think,
they still look pretty good.
yeah, especially this. I know that one will be worth some serious
Oh,
cash,
for sure,
man.
man.
Especially with the whole movie coming out and everything like that.
Yeah.
Carnage, dude.
That
And
Carnage
then,
movie fucking sucked.
Oh, my brother's gonna
Yeah,
love you,
but
man.
I mean, they made a movie of it, so I gotta go with that. You know.
gotta.
I mean, the game, the Super Nintendo game was badass.
Oh,
was it?
Maximum Carnage.
the red cartridge.
The red
man.
cartridge. That one was badass. It was just a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
And then I have this right here, which is the last appearance of the old Ghost Rider,
The last day.
and then the first appearance of the new Ghost Rider.
New one, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Ghost Rider was one of my favorites too.
Yeah, dude, it was because of the whole skull thing.
On
Yeah.
fire. And then the perfect Ghost Rider movie is not none of the Ghost Rider movies. Is Drive Angry. That should have just been Ghost Rider. It really is. He comes out of hell to get
really?
revenge, but in his car, and it's Nicolas Cage.
What?
And it's like basically Ghost Rider story, dude.
Dude, is that before or after?
No, I
Oh,
think it
Ghost
was
Rider.
like for after the first one. I don't know if I had the other one because
Oh,
I think there's two Ghost Rider. But
Yeah.
Drive Angry is Ghost Rider.
What?
He just doesn't have the flaming skull and shit, but it's
He comes back
it's
from
that-
hell.
He comes back from hell.
What?
So basically, he gets his car. He goes to hell. He gets out of hell in his car because he wants fucking like revenge and shit.
Yeah.
He gets out of hell, and then there's a guy that's looking for him, which is basically like somebody that's representing the devil to like come and bring him back.
Damn.
So by the end of the story, he goes back to hell. But it's fucking Ghost Rider, but a way 20 fucking thousand times better movie than any of the Ghost Rider movies.
yeah.
So Drive Angry, if you guys want to see a Ghost Rider movie,
Shit,
just
dude.
without him looking like Ghost Rider,
That's the good one.
watch fucking
That's
Drive
probably a
Angry.
better one, yeah.
It only
Ghost
has
Rider
Amber
kinda
Heard, though,
sucked, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cheesy. Man. So who was your first like superhero that you dug?
Batman.
Batman. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that one
gotta
was my
be,
first
man.
one. Then after that, it was Spider-Man. And then I got dark after that, Venom and, Ghost Rider, all the dark ones and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Spawn, the anti-heroes and shit.
The anti-heroes, yeah. Those were the ones that I would go after and stuff, Even like with Kraven was always one of my favorites.
Craven, man.
And so like I had to get the one where he kills himself.
I used to like Morbius until the shit got
Kraven, that's the one where he shoots himself in the head, So I wonder if they're gonna do that in the movie.
Oh.
You know which one was like one of my favorites? The Punisher.
Yeah.
But
I was like the Punisher too.
I don't like the movies. I only like one movie.
Which one?
It's the one that nobody likes, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's the one that's most like the comic, Warzone.
That one is more like the comic, but I just didn't like the actor, and I didn't like.
But he's fucking badass, dude. Just
Yeah,
the way
that
that
he
he
is.
just fucking like fucking punches the guy in the face and like.
The villains though, I didn't like the villain actors. I thought they were fucking cheesy.
But that Punisher, I think, was better than the other Punisher, the fucking crybaby Punisher.
Thomas
That
Jane.
one dude, yeah, the first one.
Because
No, I kind of like that one.
I mean, it's okay. I
It's
don't think
real.
it's like a. But like the way that the Punisher from Warzone was, where he was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like
Yeah, that guy didn't give a fuck.
I'm gonna fucking go
It's going out.
kill these people.
Yeah.
Like
No
I could give
conscience.
two fucking shits, and the other guy has a heart.
Yeah.
So the other guy's more like, oh, I don't know, man. Like,
Did you ever see the Dolph Lundgren one?
Yeah, that one's okay. It's not that
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
I have it on DVD actually.
Dolph Lundgren did one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's in
man.
the
Oh, I
80s.
didn't know that.
It's okay. It's not like, but it's one of those where the
Louis
blood,
Gossett Jr.
the blood looks like fucking like red, like neon red.
Oh, shit.
It was basically, yeah, it was like
That's-
after Rocky,
It's
right?
okay. It's not like it's cheesy.
Oh.
It's super cheesy. Cause he almost looks like he has that costume that they sell like a fucking spirit and shit.
Yeah.
It is Dolph Lundgren, and so
I think
not the best acting.
he does look like the Punisher in the comic, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Like
that's
from
what
the
they
face.
wanted. That's what they did in
Yeah.
the 80s and stuff. So like, if you see Superman, he looked like the comic
Oh,
Superman.
yeah.
If you see when they did all those movies in the 80s, they looked like their comic
Yeah,
book,
the dramatic
except
face and
except
stuff.
for Tim Burton's Batman. He
Yeah.
made it his own.
He
Oh,
made it
yeah.
so.
he
And
did.
that's what started the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With new ones and stuff
Doing
like
it
that.
good.
So
like that.
he's the only one that like kind of changed it up. Like when, so I guess he made it okay for like directors and shit to be like, you can do your own spin. You know? So
Yeah.
maybe Deadpool looks exactly like he looked, but Deadpool is like fairly super new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but yeah, he does look like the comic.
He looks
Jumped
like the
on it,
comic,
man.
and that's
Dolph
because
Lundgren.
Ryan Reynolds wanted to be like super faithful to the fucking comic book.
Yeah.
So-
Good. Which is what you gotta do.
And it's a good fucking movie.
It
It's a
is,
really good
man.
shit.
Yeah,
Nothing
it
wrong to
is.
say about that, man. Shit.
Well, one of the other things that I collect also.
Next, man.
I
Do it.
call it my murder collection.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a O.J. Simpson autographed.
That is clean.
Yeah.
It'd have been cool if it says like if it had said like O.J. Simpson and then Gabe keep killing it.
With your art.
Yeah.
With your art, yeah. So
So
yeah, I
you
got
bought
that one.
this, or you got it signed yourself, or?
No, actually, this one I got it from this one shop, and I traded in some toys to get this.
Oh.
Because I wasn't really a big toy guy, you know.
Yeah,
So I was just like, you know what?
toys.
He showed me this. I was like, that right there, you know. Let's trade it for that, you know.
Man,
Have you
O.J.
seen the new
Simpson,
Chris
dude.
Rock stand-up?
Yeah.
Oh, where he where
Yeah.
he goes like that the Kardashians were
Yeah. he
Cursed.
tears on
they
them.
were cursed with dating crazy black men
Yeah.
after he saved OJ. I was like,
The
that's
dad
true,
scene.
man.
It is, man. Yeah. I got his rookie card too.
Rookie
Oh,
card,
that's
man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey, dude, and I used to love OJ because of the Naked Gun movies. Man.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, same year, man. Then I got this the Mark Jackson
Oh,
card.
get close up with that, man.
The one that has the Menendez
Let me take
brothers.
I'll take a picture of it so that
and
we
I'll
can.
get it close to the camera also.
But let me take a picture of it that way I can put it like just right on there,
Check
and
it
we
out.
can
Take
do
a
the like
picture,
super
man.
close up.
But the Menendez brothers watching a NBA game, and you were explaining that they had
Yeah.
already killed the.
It was after they killed their parents, but before they got arrested. So they were going on the splurge and stuff like that, you know. So they got the front row tickets.
I
Yeah,
could
they
swear,
came out.
man. I'm gonna ask my brother if he has this card because I
Dude, I'll
believe
buy
it.
it for him, man. That
Because
is
I
iconic,
remember he
man.
has
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the these types of cards. Like my brother has a lot of these.
with the little
yeah,
Yeah.
like that
The art.
like gate
silver thing like that,
yeah.
yeah.
Very nice. Man.
Yeah, hell
And that's
yeah.
a famous card. It's pop culture now.
Have you seen
The
how
pop
much
culture
any
now,
of
yeah.
these things are worth?
Not yet. No, I haven't looked these.
You don't
up
even
yet.
want it because you're.
No, no. These are like you're gonna keep these.
I'm gonna
heirlooms
keep
and
these.
shit,
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Why don't you
Yeah,
put them
especially
like in a
these two.
fucking shadow box or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing for these two, especially because this
Together?
is the autograph and then the rookie card, of course. You know.
You should get the figure. Get his figure and put him in a
Shit,
shadow box
right,
with
man.
this in the back, and then
There's
because-
a figure.
Look,
Who made
this-
that?
Yeah, no, but well, because there's figures of football players.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
So
I
there-
see
so
what you're
there is
saying.
a
He's a
figure.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So there is an OJ, and they just put it in a big, like in a big shadow box, and it'll look cool.
Yeah.
It'd be cool
Killer,
if it's
man.
if it's a McFarlane toy or something like that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I killed
He
one.
comes- He comes with a knife.
One of the killer ones.
And a football, you know.
Dude, a
And I
custom,
glove.
man.
Yeah, glove.
Fucking
glove on the floor or some shit, you know.
The glove don't fit. We must have quit, man.
And then
And then remember the Seinfeld joke too, where he's like, "Put the bra on."
The
He's
bra.
like, you gotta put it in the. You gotta put it on top of it. Are you stupid?
Gonna ruin it.
I didn't show you this, but I got the in training of that Aaron Hernandez guy.
Oh, Aaron, you're not.
Oh, I
Yeah,
remember that guy.
it's technically not his rookie card, but it was his in training card. Somebody, I think it was the same place that I got the Mark Jackson one. They had that one, and I was just like, oh shit.
So do they
I'll
have
take
like
that one.
sections of like the the criminal dudes or something, or you just gotta look through everything?
You just gotta look through everything.
Yeah, you can find them like just because. I mean, at the end of the day, they were athletes. So
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, like
Over there.
I found this one in Vegas. So when I went to where was it? It was a card place that's on Fremont. And I asked the dude, I was like, I'm looking for specific cards, you know, and I told him the ones that I'm looking for. He's like, you know, it's funny because nobody ever gets these cards. And I was like, really? And I
These
was
are
like,
the ones that are gonna
well,
be worth
hell
something.
yeah. He's like, you sure you want it? I was like, hell yeah, I want it. And so like I ended up making my money back on the tables because I cashed out at like 120 and the card was like 60 at the time or something like that.
I just imagine the guy with like with a fucking like lighter, dude. You sure you want it? Because I'm about to burn it,
I'm
bro.
gonna burn it. What are you gonna
No,
do?
man, come on, come on, bro.
Yeah, and they told me that like you
High
can
pressure.
probably get it to you can probably get him to autograph it because he was from Vegas at the time,
Yeah.
and you know he walks around like some of the he's local to a lot of areas.
And
you
he
know.
signs stuff.
Yeah, and he signs stuff. He'll charge you, you know.
Oh, well, I learned a thing that I didn't know, but like you can look up, for example, David England or Freddie or Elvira. You can look up their address,
Yeah.
and it has like their artist address. But you can send them whatever you want. So like I can send like Dave England the fucking the
Robert England.
Robert England, sorry,
yeah.
you're right. I'm like, fuck. But I can fucking send them like my glove. Not now because like I'm not a fucking fan apparently. Didn't even remember his name. But you can send them and he'll send it back to you signed.
Nice.
The only thing is that he does put 2 Christian whatever.
Oh.
So that you don't like be fucking silly.
Flipping
and shit.
it.
But it's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like I would want to have like something like that.
I
So,
would take it.
so yeah, it's just as long as, and sometimes they send you their own shit too. So like you can send them like a postcard or $1,
Yeah.
and then they'll send you a picture of them
Oh,
like signed. And shit.
that's awesome.
But I think
man.
that's fucking
good
cool.
to know.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
definitely. I would
So
love
you
that.
can do stuff like that if you don't, yeah, maybe for that. It's because a lot of them like know that like people just want to sell shit, so
Yeah,
that's why they
yeah.
want to like, what's your name?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Hey, here you go.
my name is $1,000.
Damn
So that he
flippers.
puts 1,000.
Is there any signatures that you would like die over to get?
Why would he die over?
Like, he
O.J.
really wants
Simpson?
it.
No.
You got it, man.
No, instead of a signature, can you just stab me?
Yeah. You see the scar
I
right
Thank
get
there?
you.
stabbed by
Thank
OJ,
you.
man.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it.
I think one of the ones is Todd McFarlane.
Oh, my spawn is signed by Todd. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I got lucky. Bought it early on. Man, back like almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I got real lucky.
That's
Got my
probably one of the
signature.
dudes that I would, because he's the one that got me into like doing art and everything like
Oh,
that, you know.
yeah, I can see that, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty much
His
every
color.
kid in the 90s wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every kid in the 90s, man.
His style, he changed the game, man. He really did.
He did because it wasn't like as precise as Jim Lee. Like Jim Lee was very physically structured and everything like that. He was more playful with the structure, but yet honest to the muscles and stuff like that. You know.
He took the bones out of Spider-Man and
Yeah, he
made
did.
him look like.
His legs were like up here.
I mean, that's why I love that pose. It's really spider-like without really being. And
Have you ever tried doing it?
no.
I tried doing it once. I was like, this is impossible.
That's
How the fuck does he do that?
And his legs all the way over. No,
Yeah.
man. But he's an artist, man. He really
Yeah.
made it his own.
That's the only one that I would really want to get. And I have
Lots.
a lot of, I mean, obviously the Spawn #1 and all that stuff like
Any
that. you know.
killer signatures?
Besides OJ,
Besides OJ.
I was wondering, like, I was wondering one of the paintings from John Wayne Gacy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be amazing, man.
Because from what I read, he mass produced a whole bunch of ones, and there's a bunch that are out there.
Wow.
can
Marilyn
buy some.
Manson owned a bunch of those.
Of Gacy's?
Yeah,
A bunch of murderers. He had a bunch of
Yeah.
murders.
And Gacy was, I mean, I've seen his art. He's talented, man. He's
He was
like really cool color.
Did you get a Hitler one? They fucking suck.
They're kind of, you know what I was seeing, and then, like you could see where like it's off the alignment and stuff like that. You know, I was like, yeah, this he didn't have perspective. And
But
stuff
it's
like
not
that.
because of the art, like it's more of like the history of he's just a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's almost like just owning something that he owned. It's kind of like it's kind of creepy. It's kind of weird. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
But in a sense, it's kind of like like if he wouldn't have been accepted, if he would have been accepted for the art, he wouldn't have been what he became. Right. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, fuck, you know, like, my art sucks, nobody likes it, what the fuck do I do? All right, fuck everybody, I'm gonna kill everybody. You know, it's like, oh shit, you know, that's a lot of anger.
That's a lot of pain,
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like Hitler, that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck, man.
That sounds like a lot of artists, actually. You know?
They're on the brink.
I like your art, chuco. I fucking love it, dude. I fucking love it, I swear.
But, yeah, it's kind of like sad. I mean, I don't know. If I had one it came across one that I didn't buy or whatever like that, I wouldn't throw it away.
Right.
You know.
Oh yeah, it's like
it's just history.
Yeah. Damn, you know what? I was thinking the other day, all the freaking class yearbooks that like killers are in. Like, are those going for a lot of money? Because he's in the Jefferson one, right? The Night Stalker. Yeah.
He might have dropped out maybe the freshman year one.
Oh, okay.
Because I think he dropped out and stuff, but maybe the middle school one.
But did he get into the picture yet?
Yeah, he might have been ditching.
Because he fucking ditches a lot of shit. That dude was all fucking.
He wasn't digging.
But if you can find one, then maybe like him in the background of one of the pictures.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
See, that's cool. Man.
Yeah, something like that.
Or he signed somebody's yearbook. Imagine. That'd be cool, man.
Yeah, that would be.
I don't think he
stay cool, man.
I was like, I'm not even thinking if he even knew how to write, dude.
Or something like that.
That dude didn't even have a zero education, dude.
No, he didn't.
Well, I mean, he could do pentagrams.
Ándale.
Yeah.
Who can't?
Man. One of the first things we learned, man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's geometry, man. It's, you know.
I mean, not really, dude. Because you can do a shitty one and it's, okay, that's a pentagram.
Because I've seen some people do like the Star of David with a circle and they're like, look at my pentagram. It's like, dude, that's like 6 sides. You know?
The Star of David?
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
That's 2 triangles.
It has to be down and all this shit.
Yeah, but some people don't have that, you know. But yeah, man, like one of those. You know, when I went to the Museum of Death in LA, they had this one room and it has like artwork from a bunch of artists. And some of those serial killers, art from serial killers, a lot of those serial killers are like really talented.
Yeah.
You see it and it's like, God damn, man, this stuff is really good.
Well, it's because there's, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's only like with serial killers. I think that there's a lot of fucking really talented people in like the world, in the United States and Mexico. But it's because there's just not enough fucking space for all of them, dude. Like, it just sucks because
it does drive you crazy.
Because it's the same as when you find like a good fucking band and you're like, why aren't they fucking bigger, dude? Like, and it just doesn't happen. Like, because if they don't get the push, if they don't have the contacts, whatever, it just doesn't happen. And that fucking sucks.
Yeah, broken dreams, man. Create a lot of broken people.
Yeah. And that's why they're like, fuck that, I'm gonna start killing like Hitler.
But like, I see a lot of shit. Like, as an artist, sometimes I see a lot of like people that are like being successful, for example, that I don't think that they're like as good as like somebody else, you know, and I just feel like, fuck, I just feel like so bad because I'm like, fuck, like I feel like I'm trying so hard to do a thing and this asshole just fucking like recorded like some bullshit and they're like fucking huge.
Yeah, that's the world, man.
Like, for example, yesterday I was looking at an interview with Ada Ramones. Because I have nostalgia for the guy. I don't like him much, but I have nostalgia for Otro Rollo and shit.
Otro Rollo.
So they were interviewing, and it's fairly new, and they were in this like in this show called El Cotorreo or some shit, and it's like this,
just talking,
and they're saying the stupidest fucking shit, and I'm just like, they have like millions of views and shit, and I'm just like,
well, like the Kardashians, keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh yeah,
they talk about nothing, and it's like millions.
But they got ass, bro.
That ain't even real.
No,
exactly.
But that's the thing, though. Like, as a girl, like, and I've always told, like, even my wife, because my wife tells me, like, oh, I'm not good looking, or I'm not, and I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter if you're good looking or not. Somebody's gonna like you. And girls, like, if you just show your ass,
there's a guy.
However you fucking look, if you show your ass, oh, that's what Chris Rock said. If you show your ass, if you just, you know, you fucking people just look.
Yeah.
If you show boobs, you look.
Yeah.
I remember, like, I was watching the Jersey Shore, and one of the dudes, like, he literally said, I don't know whether she's hot or she's just naked. Yeah.
Simple.
It's true, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, the Jersey Shore is pretty cool. I fucking watch that shit. I like to watch trashy because it just makes me feel better about myself.
Like
I'm better, man. No, not that trashy. That was like
levels, man.
That was like a get sick, not go to school, watch
Jerry Springer, man.
And like The Price is Right and shit like that. But Maury. You're not the father.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see the recent article on the Family Feud guy? It was some dude that came out on Family Feud and he gave a cringy answer about like not having a wife, and then years later he ended up murdering his wife.
Well, the one that happened first was was it Jenny Jones? The one that,
Jenny Jones.
The one that like the gay guy said that
Which
he was in love with him and
they
they like
should have
killed
done
him.
that, man. They should.
Well, they didn't even air it. They didn't air it.
Oh, they didn't air it?
No, it wasn't on the air. So it was.
Oh, that's right. Because
it was
they
on the
filmed
slate
it,
to air.
and then he killed him.
He
the next
killed
day,
the guy.
so they never got a chance to air it.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. That's the Mandela effect. I really thought they had shown it.
No, they
I mean,
did.
there's clips.
They showed the clip.
Yeah, they showed
Oh,
the clip.
okay, so they
But-
showed the clips.
Yeah,
but that was never aired.
No.
Yeah, it was,
So like they fucking probably now you can look it up on YouTube or something,
Yeah.
but because he already killed the guy, you know.
Yeah,
But that was fucked, man.
that's crazy. So this guy on Family Feud talked about not having a wife or something? Or?
yeah, he talked about, I don't know if it was getting rid of his wife or not having a wife.
He
or,
joked about it.
Yeah, he joked. I forgot what the question was. You know how they're supposed to give an answer.
As the fucking guy in the back is like fucking shooting. The...
yeah, and he did
Boom,
exactly
boom.
that right there.
Dang.
And then he ended up murdering his wife.
But they found out recently?
I think so.
Oh.
So he got arrested like recently, and then it turns out that he came out of Family Feud. Yeah, and even what's his face, the guy, the mustache guy. What's his name?
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Steve
Okay.
Harvey just kind of like made a face, you know, like when he gave that answer.
Well,
It's
Steve
real
Harvey
trippy.
makes a face
Yeah,
for everything.
He's good, basically.
So is this a murder in comics episode?
Hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Always with chamuco, man. This is the preeminent murder expert,
I know.
man.
I gotta make it in art.
So is that all you
someone's
brought?
gonna die. Oh, I have this
Oh,
right
yeah,
here too.
yeah.
Okay, show it.
Last thing is I have the band album from Ice-T, his first album, Body Count, the one with
Count.
Cop Killer on it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and this one like got pulled in 1992 after the riots.
So this is Ice-T.
Ice-T's
Album.
rock band, man.
His rock band.
Yeah, well, so it is Body Count.
Yeah. Body
They
Count.
play like Ozfest and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he still performs the song and everything, but you can't find it on like Spotify, or you can't find it on streaming. Or
Which
anything
I'm
like
wondering
that.
now
To
because
this day, you can't find it?
To this day, you
Oh.
can't get it.
because you're saying that The Offspring has a song called NYPD on their first record, and they talk about police brutality.
Yeah.
And one of the lines is "kill all the N-words." He says it because they're like in the perspective of the cop.
Oh yeah.
So I'm even wondering if that is on like Spotify and shit. Because
It's
I
like
used to
that.
listen to that song and I'd be like, "Kill all the," but it was because it was the perspective of a cop, which I got it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
But I've never heard a controversy about that song because I feel like if a fucking Gen Zer listens to that shit, they're gonna be.
What year
like,
did that come out?
It was 90. Oh, dude, that was probably like 1990 or 91. So
Wow.
You see, one of the main things that happened with this one is the album came out the same year as the riots. So when the cops got found not guilty and they started rioting and everything, and then all of a sudden they had this song called "Cop Killer" that was from Ice-T and it was rock. It's like they went straight for him.
Perfect,
You know?
yeah.
Because one of the things,
Scapegoating and shit.
yeah, one of the things that he said was that since it was rock, they didn't want it to influence white kids, you know. So they kept on calling it rap, you know, but it wasn't rap, it was rock, you know.
Well,
So
you
that's-
never heard the band MODC? It's Millions of Dead Cops.
Yeah, I have a couple of patches.
So now it's like, no
Yeah,
shit.
But then NWA did "Fuck the Police" in '88,
Right.
which was what is it, 4 years before this one?
Before.
Yeah, but they've all been rapping about all that stuff since before, you know. But I guess this was like the apex of, you know, and so they banned them. But I ended up I found the cassette first, and then I found the CD, and now I have it on vinyl.
It
too.
has to be.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, pick it up. No, nothing happened.
Nah.
It's all over here.
No, it's all over there, and it's already empty. Almost. What?
What were you gonna say?
No, that it had to have been too the Offspring after the riots too, because the song is called LAPD. They are,
Yeah.
so the LA riots.
So they're commenting on it.
So yeah, so I was like, I'm just thinking about it just because you said that. That's fucking cool. Dude.
Oh man,
So there's no actual like release. This is the release that they did, and then that's it.
Yeah, that's it, man.
And
Like
you
the
can't
one
find it anywhere.
you can't find it anywhere. The only
You
one
don't think there's a vinyl of this, dude?
He's
I
got.
have a vinyl.
He's got
Oh
the.
fuck yeah, dude! That's even better.
Yeah, cassette CD.
This
and
one,
vinyl.
this one's better quality
Yeah.
sound, but the vinyl.
I have 2 of these actually. I found 2 of them.
Nice.
Got 2
Keep an eye
CDs.
out for those, man.
Yeah,
I had no
man.
idea.
Every time I go to record stores, I'm all like, body count. It's like, fuck. You know?
God. That's
I
ridiculous.
just don't like his band that much. Like, it's okay, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Which band? The new band?
No,
The
Body Count.
Oh.
I ended up getting all of the members to sign a.
No, that's badass.
Oh,
Yeah, and this is
snap.
from this album, The Bloodlust. I went to go see him live, and yeah, Ice-T right here. you know.
Everybody. When was that?
Why don't you have anything of this frame, man? It's like,
Yeah. You're all about frames, dude. He's
Bro,
in the
he's
shadow
frustrated.
box.
He's like,
No.
God damn it!
I used to not be like that, dude. But like after years and years
It
of
makes
like having a
sense.
bunch of shit,
Well, like
Yeah.
this.
I'm
stuff
just
right
like,
here-
well, I would love to show this shit to my friends, and I don't want to pull it out
Out
every
every
time.
time.
So it's better to
Yeah.
just be like, look, I have this. Look, it's so like my AFI fucking record
Yeah.
that's signed over there. It's framed,
Yeah,
bro.
that's nice, man.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right, man.
No, I do want to get this one framed,
For sure.
and this one's like an 8x10, so this is easy to frame. You know?
I'm telling you, maybe I can
And it's even
fucking,
got the.
I can get you a
certificate.
deal.
the certificate,
I can get you a
know?
deal on the Monito, and we can
Hell
put him
yeah,
there.
man.
We can
Hell
even put it.
yeah.
I think they probably even have the Migos one, the one that's the you know, the old action figures, the one that have like actual clothes. There's probably one of those.
Amigo? Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
badass.
There's also one, I believe, so for Naked Gun. So him dressed as a detective.
What, dude?
So you
I'd
can
like to
fucking
get
get
that
one of
one.
those just to put him with that, especially the one dressed as a detective because it's so fucking ironic.
Yeah, that one would be.
But
A
that'd be-
detective.
Yeah, because he'll have the like the fucking you
Yeah.
know, the fucking thing with the badge on it and shit.
Shit.
So I think that would be badass. Is that all you brought?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I brought.
Well, you brought a lot, brother, man. Jeez. You got some good shit. You really
Because you fucking mentioned McFarlane. I got this shit for
Oh,
$10.
don't do that.
Oh, 10 bucks. The
10 bucks?
Cygor, man.
$10. And
Fucking badass.
I have a fucking fondness for like big fucking
Toys? Me too, man.
Well, especially like Spawn, like the McFarlane toys, because they're so detailed and shit.
Yeah.
I think McFarlane kind of screwed up. I don't remember, was it in the 2000 when the quality went down like a lot, dude? Like
did it?
maybe not on the Spawn ones, but like a lot of the movie ones and like
Oh,
stuff like that.
yeah.
They started
Yeah.
looking like shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of the
And-
first ones look kind of basic too, because I have the first line.
Oh, yeah.
But you could get it
Yeah.
from the
right
first
when you
ones.
started, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, right
the
when
first
you started,
ones.
yeah.
But like there was a point in time
Worth some cash.
we were
Yeah.
all buying McFarlane toys and they looked like super detailed and shit.
See,
And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like, oh, the new line's coming out. Oh,
Quality
shit.
went down.
And then you bought them and the fucking actor doesn't look like the fucking actor.
Yeah.
Well, I think he got sued also by that baseball player, right? Well, baseball player or hockey player, one of the two.
Uh-huh.
He got sued, so he lost a lot of cash because he ended up paying him out. So I think that might have been when the quality went down because he's like, fuck. You know?
What did he sue him for? You remember?
Royalties, I think.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I think
From
that's
like
when-
his sports lines.
from the toy, yeah.
There's not a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of like sports one anymore.
Right. I don't think he does. them
McFarlane
anymore.
is the one that does the most, I believe. Real Toys is more of the movies.
Movies.
Because they're real
Yeah.
toys.
Movies and
The one I gave you was Real Toys? You know?
NECA. It
It's
was
NECA.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
NECA is the latest one that
Oh yeah,
does the
NECA kind of took
movie.
over, man. Yeah.
So, but McFarlane still does some stuff.
He tried. You know what that brings up is he's doing a Movie Maniacs again. But
Movie
it's a
Maniacs
bunch
is
of
good.
weird ones like Harry Potter's in the Movie Maniacs, and the witch from Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
It's because he doesn't have all the licenses.
No,
anymore. Yeah.
But
You
I
should
don't
do
know.
like Terrifier or something like that.
exactly.
Well,
No,
Terrifier,
yeah.
there's already a Terrifier one, but that
Yeah.
one's from, is it NECA? No, it's not.
Oh,
There's one from Super 8. They're the ones that do the
yeah.
like little monitos.
the
like
little
this.
ones, the Super 8. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So there's one of those, and then there's a premium one that looks like this,
Yeah.
but it's $130.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad.
Mm,
With the
I-
clothes, la ropita, or like
No, it's
plastic?
like it's a plastic, like
Oh.
it's just like a model, like a
I see.
sculpt,
Like a
and stuff.
sculpt, yeah.
And it has a bag, I believe like a different head and stuff like that. But I would want the Terrifier one.
Yeah, me too,
Yeah.
man.
You know which one I always wanted? The one from Nightbreed. The serial killer.
There is one, dude.
Yeah, no, I've always wanted to
My
find
brother
the
has
NECA
like
one.
My brother has most of the like movie ones.
Yeah.
Because my brother's the one that like got me into horror movies. He's more your age, so he's the one that like fucking like
Yeah.
that when I was a little kid, he was the one
Gotcha.
watching the horror
Check
movies.
this shit out.
Yeah, so I'd be there with him, and
Yeah.
you know, like, so we would just fucking. And actually, I was remembering it, and I know it's not embarrassing, but the first time I got like a fucking like a boner, like a boner that was like fucking hurts, it hurts.
For real.
Was this a movie? What was it called? But it's Gene Simmons' wife. She comes out on in it, and it's a softcore like porn, but it's like a film noir, like a cop story or whatever. And my dad had a tape of it, and me and my brother watched it because we thought it was like some kind of like horror movie.
Right.
But like, she just comes out naked and her fucking big ass boobs and shit. And I remember I was like, fuck.
How old were you?
I was little, dude. I was probably like 8 or 9 or something. But I remember that like it hurt and shit because I was like, fuck, what the fuck is this? But I found the movie and I have it.
Oh, nice.
So I have the DVD. I bought the DVD.
So you know,
and I was watching it and I was like, this is so fucking like it's alright. Like it's nothing compared to now. You know? But I got it just for like nostalgic reasons. I was like, fuck it. Like I'm just gonna like frame it. I'm just gonna.
Also, you're wondering what it was called, right? You're wondering.
I fucking forgot. Night something. But the cover, it's like her silhouette, like in blinds. So you see like blinds like that, and then that's her silhouette.
Like the whole noir.
And then it says like night, and then I think the other word is like written almost like in like lipstick or some shit.
Man.
So it's like it's a cop story.
Right. Noir.
So, yeah, it's like something like a film noir.
Dude, everything was softcore.
I'll fucking
man.
I'll pull it out. Not my dick though. I'll pull out the. Or while I'm talking about it, I'll pull it out.
Come on, one legend.
Like we're talking about it. Like, what was that? No.
Never mind.
It was no. But I'll get it and I'll show you a picture. I'll even lend it to you if you want to watch it. It's dumb. It's a dumb movie, but because she did a lot of that softcore porn kind of stuff.
But I'm saying like those movies in the 80s, like everything was softcore porn. Like
but those were actually like softcore,
legit ones.
So those were like the Skinemax, what they called it. Remember? So in Cinemax, like after midnight, they would put those movies.
Oh, okay, I see.
So there was a lot of those.
Even like Porky's and all that. Like,
Well, Porky's is a rapey movie, and
it is, man.
And
people were different back then.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Also another nerd that like rapes a girl, basically.
Yeah, because he's wearing the mask.
And I was telling you about Sorority Boys.
You told me.
Sorority Boys. Fuck, man, like it's a cool movie and it has a good message about respecting women.
Yeah.
But a lot of the shit that happens in between, it's like, fuck, dude, like this is like borderline like rapey. Because like I was telling him, like one of the guys rapes his brother.
Oh, what the fuck?
Because it's because 3 guys that get killed out of their fraternity, so they join a sorority. To try to get back at in the fraternity. So one of the guys, the little brother, is in love with his brother, but like he doesn't know it's his brother because he thinks it's a girl. So he roofies him, and then when he wakes up, his like skirt is like all together. And he's like, "What happened?" And he's like, "My ass hurts and shit." So he raped his brother.
Terrible, man.
And I'm just like, fuck.
What year was that, man?
It was like in the 2000s.
2000 something?
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say like 82 or something.
No, right? No, it was around the American Pie days. So it had to have been like 02 or 01, something.
Unbelievable.
And it's a cool movie, dude. I love that movie. I love it. Like it's so quotable. And shit.
It's just tongue in cheek.
Cause that's when they hit him in the balls. Remember the big guy hit him in the balls. And he's like, "Oh my balls, my balls, China." And then he's like cleaning the restroom of the girls. There's so much hair on the sink. Jeez. But he's like, "Who lives here? A fucking Wookiee?" Like, so there's a lot of those joints, Sorority Boys.
Fuck, I gotta see that movie.
It's a good movie. It's just like that. Like, don't show it to your kids.
No. Yeah.
But it's a good, and that's the movement that Dr. Porn did, where he refucked his back. Because they make him in the fraternity, they make him do this shit called the strut, and they have to go like this and like walk like this in front of people. And he's like, he did that shit in the show, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And I was like, "Dumbass, why are you trying to do the strut?"
He's got a bad back already.
Yeah,
so
he fucked it all up.
The 80s, we grew up in the 80s, and it was just a crazy time, man.
But that was So So yeah, I do love all the Spider-Man stuff.
Yeah, man,
I pretty much any Spider-Man to me was like fucking cool as
Spider-Man's
shit.
a man.
So Spider-Man, I have a Spider-Man tattoo.
Hell
He's
yeah.
gotta be, you think he's more famous than Batman or is
No.
it Spider-Man? Is
No, I believe in
Superman,
Batman
Batman, Spider. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Maybe generationally, Superman would be the
Batman,
biggest.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
way. That's the ranking.
But
right there.
Batman is fucking huge.
Oh yeah, he's just.
Spider-Man is huge right now, because of the movies and shit like that. And when Sam Raimi, you know, like kind of brought him back to
I
like
don't know,
life.
man. Have they ever really fucked up Spider-Man?
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
As bad as Batman?
No.
Yeah, they have.
So-
There's so many stories.
Part 3, right? Spider-Man 3.
But do you think that was as bad as the George Clooney one?
Oh no. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a good
you see
point.
what I mean? Like,
The Batman and Robin was bad.
No,
man.
but because it was campy. But I believe too that like Batman.
but Spider-Man is kind of campy too, but he pulled it off.
he pulled it off.
But I
yeah.
do believe that it's because the thing that ruined Spider-Man 3 was too many
Villains.
too many villains.
Oh yeah.
So Sam
Well,
Raimi.
I don't know. I think it was just a storytelling because if you think about it, this new Spider-Man, that one had a shitload of villains. That one had
Yeah,
even
that's
more.
true. He brought them all in. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but Sam Raimi wanted only Sandman and him. That's it. And they told him that he needed to bring Venom. I will. And he didn't want to do Venom.
Did
Yeah.
Rhino come out in that one too?
No, Rhino came out in
two.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh,
So that's where I don't like that one either.
Yeah.
I do like the part where the death of Gwen Stacy,
Yeah.
but they fucked it up with like Rhino too, because Rhino's not even in the movie. He's in the last frame.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's right.
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So, but they didn't need to do that
At all. Yeah.
No.
Just
So like the new ones, it's one at a time. They're doing one
Or
at a
except for the
time.
multiverse.
Right.
But that's the thing now.
Super sick.
Now everything is being like multiverse.
Mhm.
Everything, every fucking movie about anything that you see is multiverse.
Multiverse.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like growing a little stale,
Yeah, it is.
which
yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, bring it out, man.
I
get
haven't
it.
liked the Marvel movies for a while.
But everything, everywhere, all at once, fucking,
A good movie.
Yeah.
fucking did it fucking
I'm
well.
waiting to see the Craven one. Because,
That one
the
will
dude
be
that plays, what's his name, Kick-Ass and Quicksilver?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna play Craven.
He's gonna be crazy.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah, that dude's badass, man.
Fuck yeah.
So Aaron Taylor Johnson in Bullet Train was fucking badass.
Bullet
Yeah, he
Train,
was.
that hurt is good.
He's good.
Bullet's good, man.
Except for the Bad Bunny for
He hates Bad Bunny.
Puerto Rican playing a Mexican. What the fuck,
Yeah,
dude?
He's dating
man.
Kendall
Just
Jenner.
get a fucking
Is it really?
Mexican.
That's what they said, man.
But just get a Mexican, dude.
No,
To play a Mexican?
Yeah.
Get a Mexican. Why are you
Please.
gonna get a Puerto Rican?
Yeah, you can't.
I mean,
do
he
that.
dies right away, so who cares? But no, Aaron Taylor Johnson is good in Kick-Ass. In the first one, the second one.
Yeah.
I thought the second one was pretty decent, too.
Did you read the comic?
No, I didn't
That's
read
why.
the comic. Oh, really?
Different.
Read the
Oh,
comic?
Yeah.
Read the comic. There's so much fucking shit that they took off because
Yeah.
they didn't want to like piss off people.
Oh.
And I'm like, come on, dude. The comic has a message. Like for example, the motherfucker rapes Kick-Ass's girlfriend. He fucking rapes her. And in the
That's
movie,
right,
he's
the
like,
movie they-
"Oh, my separate is not."
Yeah.
It's like that's bullshit, dude. Like it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And then,
So it's more serious, the comic.
and then
for sure.
they
Yeah.
cut off Jim Carrey's head and the dog's, and they put the dog's head onto Jim Carrey's body, and that's how they find them. And they didn't do that shit.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, PETA and all this shit. But I'm like,
Ah.
I mean, you can put not a real animal in there.
Yeah.
It's like, I fucking. They just changed so much shit. I read the comics with my wife when they were, because she was working at the library. And we
I gotta
read
check those out.
Hit Girl and Kick-Ass 2 are the movie.
Mm.
So they put Hit Girl and Kick-Ass 2 in the same movie, basically.
Oh,
But they're better, like as comics. You
Oh,
need to check them out, dude. Those
most
fucking
of the
comics
time.
are like some of the best comics I've ever read.
Well, shit, even with some of like the Infinity War and all of those. Yeah, the comics are.
There's
I mean-
way more going on.
Yeah, I mean, but Infinity War like didn't do that bad. I think
Watchmen
with what they had, they did pretty fucking.
But they
good.
let
Yeah.
Adam Warlock out. That was crazy, man.
Well, I mean, I get it because there's so many characters.
Yeah.
So you already see the last shot and you're like, holy shit! Like all these
Everyone's
fucking
in
people,
there, man.
and there's way more in the comics. You know, there's
Yeah.
way more.
Yeah.
But of course, you're not gonna fucking, you know.
Have you guys seen? Oh, you have like Ready Player One. And
Yeah.
that scene where they're like
I
all the
like that
different.
one.
people. I love it, man.
Yeah, I
I
love
love
that
Spawn's
shit,
in
too.
it and shit, man.
Yeah, so
Iron
Spawn.
I
Giant.
geeked out. Yeah, man.
You know which part I liked? I like the
Freddy Krueger.
the shining part.
Oh yeah.
Can you pass
that
me
was
another
like-
one? Dude? Just
That was
I
like my
got you.
favorite part of that movie,
That
man.
was beautiful,
When I
right?
saw that, I was like, oh shit, I gotta watch this movie from the beginning because I just caught it from that part.
And the zombie lady, man.
Yeah, dude.
Ready Player One is the people that like our age liked it and stuff.
Yeah.
But they didn't like the 70s people didn't like it because the book is different. I'm
Right.
like, why would they put 70s references in a movie
That
now?
would have made they ain't going to the movies, man. No, but that movie
They had the talkies. I'm just kidding. It wasn't that old.
Shit.
The
He's
talkies.
a 70s kid, right? You're a 70s kid?
77. Yeah.
77? Shit, yeah, man.
So yeah, you're almost like my brother. My brother's 80, so he was born in 80. So yeah, it's around.
Yeah.
Right there, that age, man.
But my brother, yeah, like my brother was like huge into movies. Well, we were because of my dad, of course, into music and stuff like that. But that's fucking cool. He was the one that was super into Spawn. And
Oh
stuff like
yeah,
that.
our generation owes a lot to Gen X, man.
So I did like
really
Spawn,
does, yeah.
and when the movie came out, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was like
The movie was a little weird, yeah.
it's okay,
But it's pretty good.
and I think
Yeah.
that John Leguizamo did a pretty good
Did a
job.
great
Yeah,
job.
he did a great job.
I think he's probably the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
And one of my cousins, he has the cartridge, the Super Nintendo Spawn
Yeah,
cartridge,
I got that
signed by the actor.
Oh, Michael J.
Well, because Spider-Man's the only one that's making money.
Yeah, that's right now. But
The
like,
only one.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if Sony keeps fucking up too, like with shit, because Venom is not great. None of the two
Yeah, I
movies.
didn't like Venom.
Because fucking, I was like, why is Venom so fucking shatty and shit? Like,
Yeah,
shut up, dude. Like,
That's true, man.
fucking be quiet and be violent and shit. Why you,
Fuck, man.
why you have to be fucking talking all the fucking time?
Yeah.
Even in serious moments, he's talking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shut up! I wish there was like on a DVD, like just shutting up, like Venom.
Venom.
Shut him up, dude. Fuck this guy.
I let him fight.
So I didn't like that. Especially in the second movie, the one with Carnage. I was like, what the fuck? Carnage is like a fucking murderer, you know? Like he's
Yeah.
like fucking. He's like the worst. He's probably one of the worst like
He is.
villains
Yeah,
ever.
he
He's a real crazy person.
And then
Kills.
they fucking made him like into this baby fucking. I was
No,
like,
I'm glad I didn't see it,
oh,
man.
it fucking sucks, dude. Don't
Well,
you
the next one's gonna be. I think they're gonna start going to who's the bad guy in Venom? The real bad guy, the big bad. He has the gray hair.
I don't even know.
Oh, and he has the guy that was in the last movie.
I didn't even see the last movie.
Yeah. He had the sword that could kill a god. This is the guy that created all the Venoms or something like that. I forgot his
Shit.
name, man. Forgot his name. I'll look it up and I'll send.
Well,
it to
we'll
you.
see what
Yeah,
happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But it's because Sony's movies too are not like great.
yeah.
So
yeah.
Fantastic Four. That's why they can't even have
They
Fantastic
can't
Four.
get that right, man.
No, they can't, man.
It's hard because it.
Have
That
you
was a
seen-
cheesy comic, man.
Yeah.
It was old.
But the best part about Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer was the Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Galactus being a fucking cloud.
Yeah.
Come
God
on.
forbid.
Yeah, man, it was
Galactus is like
shitty.
one of the best fucking ones, and then it's like a fucking cloud of bell.
Oh.
They got
So I guess this one, yeah, you said it was gonna be the other show and tell, but I think this is a murder.
murder.
The murder comics.
McFarlane and murders.
Murder comics. Because even though these are toys, they're still guns.
O.J. Simpson.
And OJ.
No, you need to frame that shit.
Yeah, I do, man.
Shadow box.
Next time if I go to your place, I better see a frame.
Vale
I
más.
better fucking see a frame. No, we'll see. I'll try to look for because I'm really good at looking for like toys
You're
and
good
shit.
at that, man.
So
yeah.
I'll fucking look for like some of that shit
I made you that
O.J.
Jason
Simpson.
one.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
and find you some cool shit. If I would have known, I would have made you something like
Oh,
more
you're so
real.
right, man. Yeah. We have it in storage. Why not show it off?
A real killer, like a real fucking, because I know they do action figures of everything. Man. So
Oh,
if it's famous, they have it. There's probably like Kardashians out
you
there.
think they'll ever do
probably.
murders?
Yeah, they do.
They do
Sure they
murders?
do,
Yes, they
yeah.
do.
Oh.
I know they've done John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, I think they did like Charles Manson.
Yeah, Charles Manson.
Wow.
There's even a musical about Charles Manson called "Live Freaky, Die Freaky," and the whole musical was the songs and everything were done by Davey Havoc from AFI.
Wow.
By
I'm sure there's some
Billy-
like underground
Green
Jeffrey
Day.
Dahmer one
Also-
after the series.
And I have the
Nice.
Live Freaky, Die Freaky record with and I even have the movie on the UMD, the PSP.
Oh, the PSP one? Damn.
The PSP movies.
That's probably worth money. Shit.
I don't know, but I have the rarest movie on the PSP. I have it, and it's a virtual lap dance.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like girls doing lap dance on your PSP. but like the ass is like right there. Yeah.
Holy crap.
And I have it, dude.
How did you get a hold of that?
I like at a fucking at a pawn shop.
Damn.
It was like fucking like 50 cents or some shit.
It's like Grand Theft Auto when you pick up the hooker and you climax and the controller's like.
Yeah,
The hot
because
coffee,
these girls are
dude.
making like bikinis or thongs or whatever. Like they're never like made.
No, yeah, right.
But it's the rarest because they made like 20,000 or some shit. But I was like 50 cents. Fuck it, dude.
Shit, man.
And I used to have it on the
shit,
shelf, and my wife was like, "The fuck?"
Sake,
Oh, it's just rare. It's just rare. I don't watch it. I swear. Nah, my fucking excuse always like porn's free on the internet. Like, you don't need any of that shit anymore.
Yeah, no more, man.
Because not even the Playboys, because you could just Google.
Oh, that's over too, man.
Yeah,
it's over.
over.
You could just Google like, okay, like Google, Drew Barrymore Playboy.
I think they're moving over to OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Playboys, yeah.
We moved over to that, man.
OnlyFans. All right. Anyways, with that said, thank you guys for joining us for this murder
Thanks.
podcast.
Thanks for coming out, Chamuco.
Yeah, thank y'all for
coming.
the invite, man.
Appreciate
Hell
you,
yeah.
brother.
Well, before we go, remember follow us at Nitro Podcast on all social media. TikTok. Nobody has seen the fucking TikTok that I put. Well, it's that trailer that I made.
I don't have TikTok.
That's it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But it's a trailer that I made.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
So the Nitro trailer is there. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, of course. Follow Juan
Honor that's art.
and follow Chuco.
Chuco, chamuco.
There you
Man.
go. So remember to go fucking support too when they have their shows, when they do all that cool
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. I
It's
think
gonna
the
be a
next-
busy year, brother.
Yeah, I think the next thing coming up is Comic-Con, as far as here in El Paso for me, and that'll be out April 21st or the 23rd.
It's coming up, man.
Yeah, I don't know the show. Will the show be out by then?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
of course.
So,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay then. Yeah. So
So
cancel me at
after this
Comic-Con.
Tuesday is probably gonna be the next one. So it'll be out. And if you see him, just tell him to frame that shit. Just say that, he'll know what I mean. God damn it, stop it!
Frame the OG.
Frame the OG, there you go. The
Awesome,
old
man.
orange juice. You know what you could get, dude, to put in that fucking shadow box?
Orange.
A little white Bronco, man.
Yeah.
The OG special, man.
Just a little white Bronco.
Nice. Dude, you should do this for a living, brother.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Jeez.
I do. I just
Making those shadow boxes, man.
I don't. I just whatever. Anyway, the government takes care of me.
Yes, I love it, man.
But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you.
Later, guys.